Yes, team, and welcome back to the channel. You know, me and Sam and Fletcher are normally off traveling around the world in our van Olive, but right now we're back where we came from in Plymouth, working on our new project. Volkswagen T4 Razorback was sat at my old man's workshop for the last, I don't know, 6-7 years. There was bushes growing up through the engine, and one day he came up to me and was like, mate, I'm gonna go and scrap that van. I want to sort the yard out a bit. I was like, Dad, you cannot scrap that van. It is worth way too much, and it's always been a project that I've really wanted to get my teeth stuck into because I know they can look amazing. In the last video, you did see it start first time, which was an absolute miracle.
No way!
No way! But since then, it's been for an MOT and it did fail quite miserably. And since then, I'm not gonna lie, it has not all gone to plan. Yes, team, one exhaust off. There's actually nothing wrong with the exhaust. This has come off literally so I can just try and tackle the other really, really rusted bracket. These brackets are causing me a pain in the arse. But I've got one off. But I still need to drill some of the bolts out, and the other ones, they're not even moving at the moment, so it's all go. But this was right in my way, so that's off. Can't forget to put that back on.
Welcome to day 3, by the way, of working on this new project. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit overwhelmed by it all. It's such a big job. And you should have seen the MOT advisories and what it actually needs doing. But Chris seems to think that it's everything that he can still fix and still make it into something amazing. So he's in his element right now and I don't want to dampen his dreams. So I'm just rolling with it. I'm just about to go and scrub the seats inside because they're mouldy. And it's a really hot day today, which is so nice. It's a perfect day for it to dry out and have a good scrub, so I'm just about to do that and give it a good clean. Literally just sprayed so much of this vanish upholstery stuff, and I'm just gonna scrub these seats. They're gonna get wet, but they're mouldy. And I thought if I just give them a really good clean, dry out, we'll probably get some nice covers to put on top of them, won't we, babe?
Oh, 100%.
Be brand new by the time we finish with our team. She'll be brand new. Look at the colour difference from the one I've done.
I know, it's mad, isn't it?
To that one. No, don't go on there, darling. That's come up nice, isn't it?
It's got really nice, yeah.
A difference.
Making money already, me. Boom.
Oh my god, that's a really old coin.
I know, that's a bank job, that one.
Oh, I used to love the pounds when they were like that.
It's an old school poundage. Look at that though, that looks bare now, doesn't it? How clean it is though.
It's not bad actually.
Oh, it's clean.
Needs just a good old hoover and a brush down, a bit of a wash down, but
I'll get these out for you, sure.
yeah, thank you, Gorge.
So I just started ripping the floor up in the van and I found the bit of weld which the MOT tester did explain to me. So as you can see there, my hands come up through there. So that's gonna all need welding up, brushing up, neatening it all up, making sure that it's nice and structurally sound again. But to be honest, the rest of the step is looking pretty good. Slip brick looking really good under the floor, not wet at all, which is great. All in all, it's looking really solid and I'm so pleased with that, because one, it'll help it sell, and two, it's less work for me to do. I just love it. I do miss our T4 so much. They are such great vans. Let us know in the comments if you have a T4, because I think they're amazing. Is someone sleeping on the job? Just sleeping on the job. Absolutely embracing this sunshine, ain't ya? Team, we have the new brackets finally. So I folded that one up and tacked them together. So he goes underneath like that, and then we have one, goes like that there, and another one like that there. So that is what I had to get out. I had to get all these bolts out of everywhere, and you can imagine a van that hasn't moved for 7 years. They were rusty. But at least we got these now, so I'm just going to line it all up, and then I've got to put some big weldment in there. So yeah, I'm excited, and it's the first dry day in about a week. Isn't it, Fletch? Like literally dry. It's the first dry day in about a week, so I can get me cardboard back out and get back under the van. I'm excited for a day of cracking on.
I don't even know what is going on this side of the camera this morning. But yeah, I need to get some coffee on, I need to get myself ready. And we need to crack on with this van because, like Chris said, it's been raining for a very long time. And it's July, so we need to crack on with this van team so we can get back to adventures on the road.
What a nice bit of welding that is. Wait till I've cleaned that up with a wire brush, guys, and that'll be looking awesome. Excuse the hair, probably got helmet hair now, but looks even better once you cleaned it up a bit. Oh my god, look at that. Look how clean and nice the weld is. Babe, get a zoom in on that bad boy. That was good weld, guys.
It really is so handy that Chris knows how to weld, and he's dealt with metal for a good decade of his life. He absolutely loves metalwork and loves being in that workshop. So I can tell he's thoroughly enjoying this little project of this van right now. The sun and the rain is in and out. I'm cracking on with our YouTube at the moment. If you haven't caught last week's video, I did a skydive and I'm editing that video right now, and it's just, my stomach is feeling sick and excited and just can't believe I did it watching it. So if you haven't checked that video out, go and watch it. So I'm just about to do my first job of the day and paint up this new bracket that Chris made. I mean, look at the difference. This is the new one. I think it's going to go up that way, am I right?
Yep, like that way in the van.
And this is a part of the old one. I mean, look how rusty and crumbly it is. And Chris made a new one. You're just the best.
Thanks, Bob.
And now, I mean, your welding skills, that is some pretty neat welding there, team. So, I now have to paint it all, yeah?
Yeah, you got to paint it all, and then next week you can paint the other one when we finally get the other bracket folded up.
Just paint it, yeah?
Just paint it, yeah. Doesn't have to be neat, just slap it all on. Just got to protect it from the elements for at least a couple of years.
So just give it a nice little coat of like that, yeah?
Normally you would dunk it in something, but we haven't got that chemical, so.
Okay.
Looks like you got a little companion there, and try not to get it on my hoodie, alright?
Okay. Sun's out, Fletchy! The sun's out. We like the sun. Dragging yourself down. Why? Well, there ain't much time left to figure things out. Deep underneath all the laser, you're down.
While the paint is drying, I'm now going to attempt to take the two rear doors off. Again, because it's such an old van, the heads might have gone on the screws or anything, so I could end up drilling out. But best case scenario, every screw comes undone with this 5mm Allen key. Let's pray. Not happening, team. Do not think it's happening. Oh, baby. Quick tap just to loosen them off, maybe. They're tight. Try the socket set. Let's try this one. It's going to be a two-person job because there's actually a nut on the inside. I thought it was going into the metal framing of the van, but it's actually, there is a nut on the inside. So I'm going to have to get a 17mm spanner and ask my glorious assistant to give me a hand.
What can I help with?
I need you to go inside, or you can stay outside if you want. unscrew that bolt there. I'll hold the spanner on the inside. Look at the state of that. If they all come out though, that'll be good.
Is it just a lot of rust on it?
Yes, it's loads of rust. So we've got to do the next one.
Honestly, she's going to be like a new van by the time he's finished.
Right, did you get the bit in there or did you clean it out a
Last one, team. Oh my god, I'm so... That wasn't your foot. I literally let go for a second.
One door off.
Look how awesome it looks. Now it's time to get this one off. Let's hope we can get it done in a quicker time.
That's the doors off. Are we ready to take a roof off?
Are we doing that as well today?
Why not? It's dry, isn't it? Let's get the roof off, isn't it?
Yeah?
Yeah? You ready?
I don't know.
Are you ready? Let's do this.
So how easy a job is this going to be?
Right, see these rivets here? These little things in here?
Yeah.
All the way around the van they are. I'm going to have to drill them out. Bang, 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 bang. And then it'll literally be lift.
What about the sides?
What about the side? It's not attached to any of the metal. But the only thing we will have to do is unscrew the lights. Maybe you could do that while I'm drilling in here.
Okay.
Okay? Can I leave that with you?
Yep. Let's go.
Do this!
Don't really have much choice.
So you're on screwdriver and lights.
Yeah.
I'm drilling out rivets.
So I've got to take these ones out, yeah?
Yeah, you see the little screws there?
Yeah.
And there, pull them out, disconnect the wires. Just make sure we know which wires they are.
Okay.
How are you feeling about this situation?
I'm still very overwhelmed with this project, I'm not going to lie. But I'm doing it for you.
Thanks, babe.
With Olive, I was doing it for us because it was going to be our home, whereas this is like, it's a lot. So I'm doing it for you.
Thanks, babe.
Let's go.
Who are you doing it for?
Give it to me. Really? We'll take you for a nice little stroll in a minute, shall we?
Later on.
Yeah.
Not in a minute. We got a lot to do.
I love it. We officially have a pickup truck. How are you feeling?
Good. Roof's off, team.
Look at her.
Does she look good?
She does look really good.
Does she actually look better?
Yeah, so much better.
That's what I wanted. But I've just realised I have got a couple of cables actually running through this metal work, so I'll have to just have a look at that and assess it, and just have to rerun them probably underneath the van somewhere.
What do you think, Fletch?
Maybe shouldn't have done it while it was on axle stands, but hey look, we got to clean the back window now.
Yep, and paint it.
And paint it, clean it.
Bit of trim and then all this could be checker plated, couldn't it?
Yeah, check it across the top of that, yeah.
Down.
I think it's time now to have a good old clean up, brush up, and then just sort of see what we got to do. What I really want to do is get this other bracket done Monday, or when I get it, and then at least the van can then come down, it's drivable, it's movable around, because where it is at the moment, it's up on axle stands, I can't even attempt to put the floor down or anything like that. Yeah, now you've painted it, I can go and fit that bracket now, and that's one side done, and get the other side done next week. It's a delivery day! We have been waiting on these few bits for a while. That is the windscreen wipers, because we definitely need them. We have found out today though, team, we do need a new battery. So we're going to need a new starter battery for the van, because I charged it all overnight and it got a total of 5 volts. So not great. Oil filter, check. Air filter, pollen filter, and then the fuel filter. A lot of filtering out of all the old rubbish in the van. So yeah, this is going to be a great day for me. Guys, this is what the new one looks like. You just see me pull this one out. It's not even close, is it? That is literally never been changed probably. That's horrendous. And you got this spanking new one. God, she's gonna run so well. I have just taken the alternator out and I've cleaned up all the connections and things like that. Before I go and buy a new one, I wanted to make sure that it wasn't just like loads of rubbish on the connections, as it has been sat there for 6 years. So I've had it out, I've cleaned up all the bits, I've just put it back in. I've been out today and bought a new battery for the van, so I'm gonna now go and fit that into the place, into where it goes in the van, put the connections on, turn the van over, and we should have 14.3 volts come into the battery, and that means I do not need a new alternator. Unfortunately guys, it wasn't the productive afternoon that I wanted. I have cleaned all the connections, all the negative ones, all the positive ones. I think the alternator is just gone. So now I have two choices left. I trade in the old alternator and get a new one. Obviously it's going to cost me about £230, or you can buy a bush kit for it, which is only £22 off eBay. So me being me, thinking and liking the fact that I can fix things, I think I'm going to order the bush kit. I know it will take a couple of days to get here, but once it's here I'll be able to then strip the alternator right down, put all the new kit back on it, and then fit it to the van, and fingers crossed it works. But if it doesn't, it's only 20 quid lost and probably about an hour, hour and a half's time. So I think I'm going to go in and do that now. And yeah, tomorrow I think I'm going to start cleaning up a bit. So I'm going to take the wheels off, as you saw. I'm going to start cleaning up all the surface rust in around like the wishbones, the wishbone supports, the rubbers and things like that. So that's going to be tomorrow's job. So I will see you guys in the morning. It's meant to be a dry day tomorrow.
And what a dry day it is. Oh, we have got some sunshine this morning. I know you might feel a little bit confused because at the beginning of this vlog we were in gorgeous sunshine, really hot, but truth is that was probably about 3 weeks ago, maybe even more, because we've been to Vegas and other videos have come up like my skydive. So this has kind of gone back in time a little bit, whereas right now is the present day on Sunday where you guys will be watching this video. And yeah, if you're in the UK, you'll know that we've had a lot of rain recently, so it's been very slow on this part of the van project, but we are starting to see some progress now. I can't believe the difference from when we started this van project, so we hope you're enjoying coming along on this little journey with us. Chris is just getting his overalls on for another day. He's just gonna smash out as much as possible, seeing as we've got a dry day today. So I'm gonna make him a coffee, and then I'm gonna let him share with you what the next phase of this project looks like.
Last night you heard me say how the alternator is not working. I wasn't sure whether to get bushes or whether to just get a new alternator. So the alternator that is in the van is actually a £280 alternator. So it's a super expensive one, 90 amp, top of the range. It's a Bosch one. So I've decided to order the bushes online. They should be here sometime this week. So I'll be able to try them on the alternator, and fingers crossed we will be getting it going. And then the next phase of the project will be to get all my welding done, making the step look all nice and clean again, filling in the holes, getting rid of all the rust and things like that. She will need a proper general just clean down and everything. And we will be on the lookout for some new wheels. We're not sure whether to go for alloys or to keep the steel wheels. Let us know in the comments what you would do. Would you put some nice alloys on it, or would you keep it with the steelies and paint them? Hello.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, babe.
Guys, I can't believe what he's achieved in this phase of the build. You have been incredible, and he has grafted. You haven't seen some of the long hours of just like getting those old brackets up and stuff. Like,
they were the worst part of the whole van so far.
Yeah.
By far.
You've been amazing.
Thank you, baby.
And it's starting to take some shape now. I'm getting really excited about it. I know I've been quite overwhelmed, but I am so excited about what you're going to do with it.
It'll be your turn soon. You'll be able to pick the colours, and we'll be able to do a bit more on the inside and things like that.
Yeah.
Right now we just need it to be mechanically sound and a safe van to drive.
Make her look pretty.
That's it, you can do that bit.
But that is it for this week's video, guys. I'm gonna let Chris crack on in this full day of sunshine, and we'll share with you the next phase in next week's video.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. This week we're gonna bring back the emoji.
Yeah, we forgot the last 2 weeks, haven't we?
We have, we've been not very good at it. So this week we're bringing back the emoji, and because I'm working and I'm using a lot of tools, we're gonna use the spanner emoji.
Yes, if you've made it this far in the video, drop the spanner emoji just to let us know you've made it this far. We appreciate every single one of you for coming along on whatever adventure it is we're doing in the world. And right now, we're sorting out this van, and she's starting to look awesome. We'll see you next week.
See ya!